Hello students, thanks a lot for liking my channel, subscribing it and liking the content of my channel. And those who had joined my channel for the first time, please like it, subscribe it and share it with your friends. Okay, and for the online classes students, you can comment me in the comments section. I will be giving you the reply for that also. Okay, and in case of any query, you are free to ask me. So now in the today's video, I will be sharing the content related to the chapter number 1 of class 8 rational numbers, and I will be doing the exercise 1.1. Okay, so in the question number 1, what we are having that using appropriate properties, find minus 2 upon 3 multiply by 3 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 multiply by 1 by 6. Okay, so whenever this type of question come in exam, just think which property of the rational numbers I can use. So it means the previous 2 videos are very important for you, and I will be sending the link of those 2 videos in the description box. Do not miss those videos before doing this question, students. Okay, properties should be clear to you. So using appropriate properties, read this word appropriate properties. What students do? They used to solve the question as it is. Whatever is given, they are not using the properties and they are solving the questions in the exam in a simple manner. What they get? They get 0. Because as per our question, we have to use the properties of the rational numbers only. But with the question, here we are having minus 2 upon 3 multiply by 3 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 multiply by 1 by 6. Now here if you see 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 is 2 times. Okay, so which property I can use? I have to think over it. I have to drill our mind in such a manner so that I came to know this thing, that which property I can use here. Okay, so I hope who had seen my previous videos, yes, very good. We can use the commutativity property here because 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 both are here, and we can combine the numbers. We can change the order of the numbers in case of our multiplication. So we will be solving like this: 2 by 3 multiply by 3 by 5, and I am taking this here minus 3 by 5 multiply by 1 by 6. Is it going to affect the result? No, not at all. We had just changed the order of the numbers here. And whenever you are doing any step, just write down the name of the property that you are using. Okay, so I had used here commutativity property. Now you can see here that 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 is common. Okay, so now just think over it, that which property of the rational numbers we can use here. Why we have used the commutative property here. Now we will be using here distributive property of the rational numbers to solve this step. So see how we will be doing it. Here 3 by 5 is common, so write 3 by 5 as it is, and under brackets whatever will be left from here, because we had taken 3 by 5, it is written here, and from here minus 2 by 3 will left, and here minus 1 upon 6 will left. Okay, now it will be plus 5 by 2. Clear? Now which property we had used here? We had used here distributive property. Which property we had used here? Distributive property. Clear, students? So whenever you are solving any step in this question, so you have to write down the name of the property also. Only then you will be getting the full marks from the teacher. Now 3 upon 5 will be here. If you want to solve this, you have to take the LCM now. Yes, definitely you have to take the LCM here. So what is the LCM here? The LCM is 6. Okay, now if I will be solving this step, I will be getting You already know this how to solve it, so I am not going to explain it. Okay, you are very well intelligent. So in this step you will be getting minus 4 minus 1 upon 6. Now for the next step, just move on here 3 by 5 and under bracket what is left here? Minus 5 by 6. Clear? Minus 4 minus 1 is what? Minus 5 by 6 it will be. Plus 5 by 2. Isn't it? Now, can you cut them? This 5 and 5 will cut. And this 3 and 6 will also cut. So, what you are getting here? We are getting here minus 1 upon 2 plus 5 by 2. Is it so? Now, denominator here is 2. Okay. And minus 1 plus 5 is what? That is 4. So further you can cut it and you are getting your answer as 2. So whenever you are getting such type of question in the exam, just think one time. It is not like that you are getting the question and you have started solving it. You have to use some properties of the rational numbers if it is given in the question, that by using appropriate property. Why I am focusing in this? Because students, whenever I am checking the papers of the students, what they do? They are just simply solving it without using any property. And forcefully I have to give them 0 marks. I don't want that this thing should happen with you also. Okay. So for covering that, I am just focusing on this thing again and again. Use the properties. Why I have taught you in the very beginning the properties, so that you can score good marks. Properties of the rational numbers is clear, then you will be able to solve the question here. Okay. So you had used here commutative property and here distributive property. So it's so simple. Now all these steps you already know. And finally your answer is 2. Now the question number 2 of your exercise 1.1, quite simple question it is. We had in the previous video, I had discussed with you negative of a number and additive inverse. That's why again I'm saying that this thing, that you have to see my previous 2 videos for clearing the properties of the rational numbers. Okay. So additive inverse or negative of a number. We know the additive inverse or negative of a number is just the change of the sign. If it is plus, then make it negative. If it is negative, make it plus. Okay. So what is the additive inverse of 2 upon 8? The additive inverse of 2 upon 8 is, because I am saying this thing, it is just the change of sign only. So 2 upon 8 will become what? It will become, yes, minus 2 upon 8. Isn't it? And now this question is tricky, little bit tricky. Okay. So minus 6 minus 5. Yes, my students are very smart. So minus and minus will cut here and it will become 6 upon 5. Now what is the additive inverse of it? Yes, it is minus 6 upon 5. Isn't it? Now, so somehow teachers used to give these questions in the exam to confuse them. What they do, students just thought that minus 6 minus 5, yes, it is a negative number. So just make it positive. Plus 6 upon 5 will be the answer. But it is not like that. First of all, you have to cut your minus with the minus and you are getting here 6 upon 5 and then find out the additive inverse or negative of a number. That is minus 6 upon 5. Clear? Now, why I had taken all these questions so that your confusion will be over. Okay, you will be able to deal with each and every type of question in the exam. Now 2 upon minus 9, just whenever, student, listen to me carefully, whenever the minus sign is in the denominator, your first task is to bring that minus sign in the numerator. This is called the standard form of the rational numbers. If the minus sign is in the denominator, your first task is to bring it in the numerator. And that is called the standard form of the rational numbers. Okay. Now, what is the additive inverse of minus 2 upon 9? The additive inverse, so minus 2 upon 9 here will be 2 upon 9. Isn't it? So, I hope you will be getting, whenever you will be getting such type of question in the exam, basically it will be in 1 mark only, okay? So, I don't want even your 1 mark will be deducted in the exam. मैं नहीं चाहती कि आपका एक भी नंबर एग्जाम में कम आए. So, your all concepts should be clear, okay? So, we are having so much time. We can drill. I will be soon I will be sharing some assignments with you, and we will be doing the assignments also in our video lectures, so that each and every doubt should be clear. Okay, so please like, subscribe and share my channel as much as you can.